Hello dear traders, you're watching the weekly review of commodities and stock markets on Insta TV with me, Anna Kasatkina. The key indices of the US stock market closed in the black last Friday. Trading sentiment was boosted by an upbeat employment report from the United States and the promise of President Donald Trump to soften regulative norms for the financial sectors. The Nasdaq Composite set a new all-time high at 5,666.77, gaining 0.1% over the week. The best performer among the index components was Sevcom Incorporated shares that surged by 48.46% in value. At the close of the New York Stock Exchange, the Dow Jones climbed to the mark of 20,071.46. The indicator once again crossed the threshold of 20,000. However, throughout the week, the index edged down by 0.1%. The S&P 500 increased to 2,297.42. Its weekly growth made up 0.1%. The Friday rally was mainly linked to the shares in the biggest banks. After a few days of fixing profits, the shares were again in demand as Trump ordered to review the Dodd-Frank Act. Visa shares jumped by 4.59% in value. The quotes hit a fresh historical high, exceeding the mark of $86. The surge in the shares was triggered by the company's strong reports. Besides, Visa's main rival, MasterCard, showed lackluster financial results in the fourth quarter of 2016. Moreover, investors were deeply disappointed when Amazon.com shares lost over 3.5% in price. The sudden decline happened despite the fact that the company logged a 10% increase in earnings per share for the first quarter. The report even beat experts' forecasts. But the point is, analysts and market participants always expect Amazon to show some incredible results. And this time the revenue was below expectations, and the outlook for the first quarter earnings turned out to be worse than anticipated. However, it is too early to say that the uptrend in these shares came to an end. And this concludes the weekly review of financial markets from ИнстаФорекс. See you next week. Bye.